Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most gripping storylines to hit Port Charles in recent memory. Josslyn Joss Jacks is at the center of a whirlwind of secrets, intrigue, and high-stakes drama that could change her life forever. With WSB Chief Jack Brennan pulling the strings and a web of lies tightening around her, Joss faces impossible choices. Will she escape unnoticed? Will her mother, Carly Spencer, uncover the truth in time? And how does Anna Devane fit into this tangled mess? Let's break it all down in detail and explore every twist and turn. The clock is ticking for Josslyn Jacks. Josslyn's life has taken a sharp turn, and she's running out of time to make a decision. Jack Brennan has dropped a bombshell. She's been selected for WSB agent training, and her departure is effective immediately. While this might sound like an incredible opportunity on the surface, the timing couldn't be more suspicious. Cyrus Renault's mysterious disappearance has everyone in Port Charles on edge, and Jack's sudden orders for Joss to leave town have raised eyebrows. Is this really about training, or is there something darker at play? For Joss, this isn't just about packing her bags and leaving, it's about crafting a believable story to explain her sudden absence. Her family is notoriously nosy, especially her mother Carly, who has an uncanny ability to sniff out when something isn't right. Then there's Kelly's Diner, where Joss works part-time flipping burgers. Carly owns the place, so skipping shifts without a solid excuse is out of the question. How will Joss explain ditching school and work without raising suspicion? A last-minute internship or girls' road trip might sound plausible to some, but Carly isn't one to buy flimsy lies. But there's more at stake than just coming up with a convincing cover story. Jack Brennan is no ordinary boss, he's a master manipulator with years of experience in covert operations. If he wants Joss out of town quietly, he'll stop at nothing to make it happen. The question is, why? What does he know that he isn't telling her? And how does Cyrus Renault's disappearance tie into all of this? These are questions that Joss doesn't have time to answer as the clock ticks down on her departure. Carly Spencer, a mother on high alert. Carly Spencer has always been fiercely protective of her children, and she knows when something is off. Lately, Joss' behavior has been raising red flags left and right. The revelation that Joss was at the PCPD earlier in the day vouching passionately for Jason Morgan during Cyrus' vanishing act has only added fuel to Carly's suspicions. Why would her daughter be so deeply involved in Jason's affairs? And what does this have to do with Cyrus' sudden disappearance? Carly has every reason to be concerned. Jason Morgan has always been a close family friend, but his world is dangerous, a world Carly has tried to shield her children from for years. The idea that Joss might be getting pulled into that chaos is enough to send Carly into full-on protective mode. She knows Jack Brennan is involved somehow, and if there's one thing Carly can't stand, it's being kept in the dark. But Carly isn't just worried, she's also angry. She feels blindsided by Joss' sudden involvement in such high-stakes drama, and she won't rest until she gets answers. If she finds out that Jack Brennan is behind all of this, there's no telling what she'll do. Carly isn't one to back down from a fight, especially when it comes to protecting her family. Anna Devane, the key to unlocking the truth. While Carly might be operating on instinct and emotion, Anna Devane brings years of experience and sharp investigative skills to the table. As a former WSB agent herself, Anna knows Jack Brennan better than most, and she doesn't trust him as far as she can throw him. His tactics are all too familiar: strike fast, yank your asset out of harm's way, or into it, and leave chaos behind. Anna has already started connecting the dots: Joss' involvement at the PCPD earlier that day, Cyrus Renault's mysterious disappearance, and now these rushed training orders from Jack Brennan. It all reeks of a larger plan, a plan that Anna suspects could put Joss in serious danger. But Anna faces a difficult choice. Should she share what she knows with Carly and risk blowing up Jack Brennan's operation? Or should she stay silent and let events unfold as they will? If Anna decides to step in, she could be the key to unraveling this entire mess. But if she stays on the sidelines, Carly might be left chasing shadows while her daughter vanishes into thin air. The bigger picture: what does Jack Brennan want? At the heart of this story lies one burning question: what does Jack Brennan really want? On the surface, his orders for Josslyn to leave town for WSB training seem straightforward enough. But nothing about Jack Brennan is ever simple. His reputation as a master manipulator precedes him, and it's clear he has an agenda that goes beyond just recruiting new agents. Could Jack be using Joss as leverage in some larger game? Is he trying to protect her from something or someone? Or is he setting her up as an unwitting pawn in his own plans? These are questions that only Jack can answer, but his track record suggests that whatever he's up to won't end well for anyone involved. What happens next? As this storyline unfolds, the stakes couldn't be higher for everyone involved. Will Carly uncover the truth before it's too late? Can Anna outmaneuver Jack Brennan and protect Joss from being swept up in his dangerous world? And what role does Jason Morgan play in all of this? One thing is certain: time is running out for Josslyn Jacks. Every decision she makes could have life-altering consequences, not just for herself but for everyone around her. Will she choose loyalty to her family or obedience to Jack Brennan? And will Carly and Anna be able to stop Jack before it's too late? Stay tuned as we continue to unravel more layers of this gripping storyline. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Carly will stop Joss from leaving town? Or will Jack succeed in pulling off his covert operation? Next, we're diving into the tangled web of secrets, confessions, and family drama that's set to explode in Port Charles. Brooklyn Cordain's shocking revelation has sent ripples through her relationships, and the fallout could change everything. From Lois Chirulo's decades-long manipulation to the surprising role young Giovanni Gio Palmieri might play in this saga, there's no shortage of twists and turns. Let's break it all down in detail and explore how this emotional roller coaster could reshape the lives of everyone involved. Could Gio be the key to healing or chaos? At the heart of this unfolding drama is young Giovanni Gio Palmieri, whose true parentage could turn Port Charles upside down. Fans are buzzing with theories about how Gio might be the unexpected glue that binds Brooklyn and Dante Falconeri together, or the wedge that drives them further apart. If Brooklyn and Dante discover that they share a son, it could spark a chain reaction of emotions, alliances, and betrayals. Joe's presence in this storyline is more than just a twist, it's a catalyst for change. As a child unknowingly caught in the crossfire of adult secrets, his role could bring about healing or chaos. Could Gio be the bridge that mends broken relationships between Brooklyn, Dante, and even Chase? Or will his existence deepen the rift between these characters as they grapple with feelings of betrayal and regret? One thing is certain: Joe's role in this story is far from over. The fallout of Lois Chirulo's manipulation. Lois Chirulo has been playing puppet master for years, carefully orchestrating events to keep her secrets buried. But now, her web of lies is unraveling at an alarming rate. The revelation that Gio is actually Brooklyn and Dante's son, a secret Lois has guarded fiercely, could destroy her relationships with everyone she holds dear. Lois' decision to arrange Joe's adoption so he would remain close to the Cordain family may have seemed like a clever move at the time, but it's backfiring spectacularly. Her meddling has robbed Brooklyn and Dante of years they could have spent raising their son together. When the truth comes out, Lois will have to face the consequences of her actions, and it won't be pretty. Expect heated confrontations, tears, and plenty of finger-pointing as Lois' carefully constructed world comes crashing down. Brooklyn's confession, a Pandora's box. Brooklyn's decision to confide in Harrison Chase about her teenage pregnancy was a pivotal moment that set this entire storyline in motion. Until now, only Lois knew the truth about Brooklyn's past, specifically that she had a baby as a teen and gave him up for adoption. Chase's supportive response was heartwarming, but it also opened Pandora's box. Now that Chase knows part of the story, Brooklyn must decide whether to dig deeper into her past and whether to reveal Dante's role in it. This confession has put Brooklyn at a crossroads. If she chooses to track down her child, she'll have to come clean about Dante being the father, a revelation that could complicate her relationship with Chase beyond repair. On the other hand, staying silent would mean continuing to live with the weight of her secret. Either way, Brooklyn faces an uphill battle as she navigates this emotional minefield. Dante Falconeri, clueless but not for long. Dante Falconeri is blissfully unaware that he fathered a child with Brooklyn during their teenage years. But ignorance won't last forever, especially not in Port Charles, where secrets have a way of coming to light at the worst possible moments. When Dante learns the truth about Gio, it will undoubtedly shake him to his core. Dante has always prided himself on being an upstanding man who values honesty and integrity. Discovering that he has a son he never knew about will force him to re-evaluate his past decisions and his current relationships. How will he react to learning that Lois manipulated events to keep him in the dark? And what will this revelation mean for his partnership with Chase, not just professionally but personally? The answers to these questions could redefine Dante's role in this storyline. Chase, the supportive partner or outsider? Harrison Chase has been nothing but supportive since Brooklyn revealed her secret, but how long can his patience last? Learning that Dante is Joe's father could be a deal-breaker for Chase, especially if he feels like Brooklyn withheld crucial information from him. As much as Chase wants to stand by Brooklyn, this revelation might push him away. Fans are divided on what Chase's future holds in this storyline. Some believe he'll rise above his hurt feelings and continue to support Brooklyn for Joe's sake. Others think he'll bow out gracefully, or not so gracefully, leaving room for Dante and Brooklyn to rekindle their old flame. Either way, Chase is at risk of being sidelined as this drama unfolds. The Cordain family drama intensifies. No Cordain storyline would be complete without some good old-fashioned family drama, and this one is no exception. Ned and Tracy Cordain are sure to have strong opinions about Lois' actions and their impact on Brooklyn and Dante. Expect plenty of heated arguments as the Cordains grapple with yet another scandal threatening their family name. But amidst all the chaos, there's potential for healing too. Joe's presence could serve as a unifying force for this fractured family if they can put aside their differences long enough to focus on what really matters. What happens next? As we look ahead, there are countless possibilities for how this storyline could play out. Will Brooklyn and Dante come together for Joe's sake? Can Chase find it in his heart to forgive Brooklyn and even Dante for their shared past? And how will Lois redeem herself after years of manipulation? One thing is certain, this storyline has all the ingredients for an explosive conclusion. Secrets will be revealed, relationships will be tested, and lives will be changed forever. Stay tuned as we continue to follow every twist and turn in this gripping saga. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Gio will bring everyone together or tear them apart? Will Lois face consequences for her actions? And who do you think Brooklyn should end up with, Chase or Dante? Next, we're exploring the fascinating possibility of a beloved villain's return to Port Charles and what it could mean for Alexis Davis's future. Could Alexis, a character with a rich history of love, heartbreak, and resilience, be on the brink of reigniting an old flame? Fans are buzzing with speculation about Jerry Jack's potential comeback and how it might shake up Alexis' life. Let's dive into the details, reimagine the possibilities, and analyze what this storyline could mean for the world of General Hospital. The ever-twisting world of soap opera returns. In the unpredictable world of soaps, one thing is certain, no one ever truly disappears. The possibility of Jerry Jacks returning to General Hospital has fans on the edge of their seats. As Sebastian Roche himself once teased, never say never. No one ever dies in the show. This sentiment perfectly encapsulates the magic and drama of Port Charles, where characters have a knack for reappearing when you least expect them. If Jerry were to make his grand return, it would undoubtedly send shockwaves through Port Charles. Fans can't help but imagine what kind of chaos a redemption arc might unfold. Could Jerry still be sailing somewhere in the South Pacific, as Roche humorously suggested? Or has he been lurking in the shadows all along, waiting for the perfect moment to re-emerge? Soap operas thrive on these kinds of dramatic twists, and Jerry's return could be just what General Hospital needs to inject fresh energy into its storylines. Jerry Jacks, the villain fans love to hate. Jerry Jacks is no ordinary character. He's a villain with charm, complexity, and a knack for causing trouble wherever he goes. Originally played by Julian Stone and later brought to life by Sebastian Roche in 2007, Jerry became a fan favorite for his mix of charisma and menace. His ability to walk the fine line between villainy and likability made him one of the most memorable antagonists in General Hospital history. Fans have long debated whether Jerry's return would be more about rekindling old relationships or stirring up new conflicts. His history with Alexis Davis is particularly intriguing. Their relationship was filled with sparks, tension, and undeniable chemistry, qualities that could easily reignite if Jerry were to return. But would Jerry come back as a reformed man looking for redemption, or would he remain the scheming villain fans love to hate? Either way, his presence would undoubtedly shake things up in Port Charles. Alexis Davis, a character poised for a new chapter. Alexis Davis has been a cornerstone of General Hospital since Nancy Lee Grahn took on the role in 1996. Over the years, Alexis has faced countless challenges, from family drama to personal struggles, and emerged stronger every time. She's a character who embodies resilience and complexity, making her one of the most compelling figures on the show. Despite her many trials, Alexis has always had a rich romantic history. From her marriages to Rick Lansing and Julian Jerome to her brief union with Jasper Jacks, Jerry's brother, Alexis' love life has been anything but simple. Now, fans are wondering if she might be ready for another chance at love, this time with someone from her past. The idea of Alexis reconnecting with Jerry Jacks is both exciting and fraught with potential complications. On one hand, their shared history could provide a foundation for something new. On the other hand, Jerry's dark past might make it difficult for Alexis to fully trust him again. Could this be a story of redemption and second chances? Or will it end in heartbreak once more? The complex history between Alexis and Jerry. Alexis first crossed paths with Jerry Jacks under unusual circumstances. He was using an alias at the time, James Brosnan, and she agreed to represent him in court as a favor to his brother Jacks. What began as a professional relationship quickly turned into something more as sparks flew between them. Their chemistry was undeniable, but their relationship was anything but straightforward. Jerry's penchant for danger and deception often put him at odds with Alexis' moral compass. Yet, despite their differences, and perhaps because of them, their connection was electric. Fans still remember their fiery dynamic and wonder if it could be rekindled after all these years. Would their reunion bring closure to unfinished business or open old wounds? Only time will tell. The fans' perspective: should Jerry return? The idea of Jerry Jacks returning to General Hospital has sparked passionate debate among fans. Some are eager to see him back on screen, especially if it means revisiting his complicated relationship with Alexis. Others worry that his return could disrupt existing storylines or overshadow newer characters. One thing is clear: fans love a good redemption arc, or at least a well-executed villainous comeback. If done right, Jerry's return could add layers of intrigue and excitement to the show. Whether he comes back as a changed man seeking forgiveness or as his old scheming self ready to cause chaos once again, there's no denying that his presence would make waves in Port Charles. What lies ahead for Alexis Davis? As General Hospital continues to evolve, Alexis Davis remains a character full of untapped potential. With her daughters Christina Davis and Molly Lansing by her side, and memories of her late daughter Sam McCall still fresh, Alexis has plenty of reasons to stay grounded in Port Charles. But could an old flame like Jerry Jacks pull her into uncharted territory once again? If Jerry does return, it could mark the beginning of an exciting new chapter for Alexis. Their relationship would undoubtedly face challenges, from trust issues to lingering doubts about Jerry's true intentions, but it could also offer Alexis something she hasn't had in years: hope for a brighter future. The endless possibilities of soap opera storytelling. In the world of soap operas, anything is possible. Characters come and go, relationships evolve, and storylines take unexpected turns. The potential return of Jerry Jacks is just one example of how General Hospital keeps fans guessing and coming back for more. So what do you think? Should Jerry Jacks make his grand return to Port Charles? Would you like to see sparks fly between him and Alexis once again? Or do you think Alexis should focus on building a new chapter without revisiting her past? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.